Simon! Stay here, Simon! Stop disappearing, Simon! Simon, please! Simon! Somebody save Simon. He's disappearing. Zaf, Merlin, Tommy, Azul, what are we all doing? How are we doing? Gosh! It is a morning. That's for sure. That is for sure. How are we doing? I've been having a bit of a weird weekend. I did the stream on Sunday morning and I had a bit of a headache and then I felt like shit for the rest of the day. Then yesterday I felt like death itself. And I didn't really know. I don't know. I felt so awful. We were streaming with Jade in the morning, and I just got progressively more and more, like, dead. And I had some food, and I felt better. And then, I missed a day. Oh, shit. I missed Monday. I don't even know what happened on Monday. Maybe I also felt dead on Monday. I think I did. I think I just zoned out. Monday, I just completely zoned out and just played Mass Effect all day. And I was just gone. And yeah, and then yesterday, I felt fucking awful. And just, like, as the day went on, I just felt progressively and progressively worse. And I had, like, such a bad neck and head. And my brain was just total mush. So Emma and I didn't end up streaming in the evening, so maybe we'll try and do something on, like, Saturday or something. Try and squeeze a bit of Elden Ring in, but... God, it was just a really rough 3 days. And so I've done nothing. And I have nothing exciting to discuss. So... Cut my fringe. Straight. Tie up. See my eyebrows now. Wiggle. Lucy, how are you? And so yeah, nothing's happened. Nothing's happened at all. I don't know what's been going on. I saw some terrible stuff on Twitter about Elon Musk being a total and removing the discrimination protection for trans people on Twitter. So now people can send you lots of hateful shit and not get banned for it. Which is kind of already happening anyway, but now it's official. So yeah, it's super cringe. And can't remember what else happened. These last... I'm sure I saw something and I was like, man, that'd be great to talk about on stream. And then I've just been... So, Musk is a cunt. True, Graham, true. Well, I think we've had a good morning anyway. Should we play some King of the Castle? Should we just boot it up and then we can peep us at some stuff. And also, we can prepare ourselves. The bell? Ooh, that was loud. Team 17! Why? I like my ears. Oh my gosh. Anyway, hey, I need to check out actually quick. It's lots of customization and stuff, right? There's the Twitch drop ones there. And one of the other things I've got some... I've got here, look, I've got some bagpipes. Aye! Aye! For when I play on other people's. I still like the jackets. I do really like the big... We knew the bands were Scots all along. Listen. Okay, and they've got some pretty cool ones. And then the Counts ones, they've just come out. So we'll have to get some counts in today. Oh, sorry, Master Blau. We're not quite there yet. Yeah, I was just peeping at the customization. We're starting in a sec. There's some new counts ones. So we're going to have to get some counts in. Classic. No Grandees drops yet. Got some... No patricians drops yet. Because... Sambard.
Sans_Bard just resubscribed. I'm positively glowing with this many months of subs.
Sambard, thank you so much for the baby sound alert. Listen, we'll get there. It's on the list. Crying emoji. Taking a smoke break, then I'm gonna try and not get killed in this game. We'll see. We'll see. Death comes for us all. Viz coffee. Dun dun dun. The new coffee empire. Dun dun dun. Current campaign for count drops ends on the 27th. So I guess then the next campaign starts for the next faction. I assume so, yeah. Last game I got killed by my own daughter. Oh my god. Okay, play on Twitch. Okay, counts. Who else are we gonna get in? Should we spin the wheel again? Wheel of Fortune. Barons. Patrician. No, we've got them in the list. Grandees. Nuts. Okay, here we go. I've got the wheel. Okay, here you go. Who's coming in next? It's the Barons. Of course it is. Okay. Woo! Okay, who's next? There might be a load of new events. Oh, it's just Chiefs. Classic. It's our classic Baron Chief combo. Well, the wheel has spoken. Thank you, wheel. Needs to look after herself and do things in her own time. Nodders. Also, be gay. True! Hey, you can join now. Enki, Shenza, Belial. Us. Gotta get everybody in. Antichrist. HyperX. Solaris. How are we all doing? Oh. I was like, new update. We gotta get on that ASAP. So here we are. And usually, I don't know, I was thinking, because obviously we're doing a Friday evening stream now. I was going to do some more city building stuff today, but obviously I've had to move some stuff around. Appreciate the NB visibility. I was like, Viz Coffee. They NB. Thank you for the follow, Belial. Also, we got a lot of MBs joining. Now, can I manage to chatting in Overlight and Viz stream same time? And not mix up my votes. Smiley face. Always being blue and blue is in the game. Okay, Merlin's cheating. Noted. Noted. Why is Merlin always blue? Cheating. Cheating. Noted. Noted. Jessicato. No longer will I be pinged in the to-do command? Wait, why are we being pinged? Oh, Stardew Valley with Kirsten Merlin and Zaf and Nightjar. That's what we needed to add in that as well. Aisling, right. Should we hit go while more people join? I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, chat. I feel suddenly very nervous. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. Okay, 15 people in. Let's go. Council introduction. People can join at any time. Yep. Anytime. Now that you're the monarch, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. The nobles hail from all the way across the kingdom. You ready? Good luck. How are we doing the voices this time? Good luck in the days ahead, your greatness. You'll need it. Dealing with us lots. Zaf. Keepers, Zaf. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, your grace. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Vanning? Kinda look like me. Look, we've got the same fringe. Oh. Hail and well met, your highness. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. Sound bad? As the introductions are done, council immediately fills with raised voices. Okay, so apparently they've made winning as a monarch slightly easier by removing one step. So I'll have to see how that goes. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. Thank you, Spymaster. You're new and unproven, and the Council of Nobles will scheme against you, you silly bitch. Hoping to kick you off the throne. Oh no! To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you're worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. Is you already winning most of the time? I think we've won 3. And I think we've lost a lot more than 3. We probably lost twice as many. Probably lost at least 6. When I die, how will the kingdom remember me? Don't you have a plurality? What do you mean? As a conqueror. Okay, let's see. Military is pretty high. Faith, not so much, because chiefs are in the game. Farming is pretty meh. Trade is also very meh. I kinda want to be a conqueror. Viz Coffee the Conqueror. A warrior monarch is sure to be remembered fondly if they win more battles than they lose. Won more than chiefs, grandees, and barons individually? Oh, I guess so, yeah. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Then once you have an heir, I will return. Mysteriously disappears. Hey, chat, this is your moment. Washington lost more battles than he won, and everybody loves him. True! Was it Washington? Hang on, is Washington the one? Hang on. Let me check. I've got to double check my fact. Oh yeah, okay. So, you know George Washington, okay? He was one of the founding members of the United States, okay? And his father and stepbrothers, or his father and one of his brothers, went to school in the UK at the same school that I went to school at. That's right. So that's my weird fact. The guy that hired Alexander Hamilton, right? Totally, yeah, I definitely know all of the big... Visty knew George Washington. Basically a relative, yeah. Washington was, in fact, a giant concrete pillar. True. Yeah, he was. That's why they built that monument after him. Okay. Schedule my coronation. By the hurry. To delay any longer would make the nobles restless. God, I'd be so fucking furious. Well, I don't think we'd want them to be restless, I suppose. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Oh, of course. Shall we call the nobles in? Okay, chat, what are we doing? Are we throwing the monarch into the river? Are we forcing the commoners to swear a blood oath? Are we hosting a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine? Or are we bearing the monarch through the streets atop a sheep? What are we thinking? Votes are open. Votes are open. Whoa, atop a shield. Zaf, Enki. Oh, okay, Merlin. Okay, hang on. What's happening? We finally got bored of throwing the monarch into the river. Something different. Something different's happening. Can't believe it. We're free. We're gonna remain dry. It's a Christmas miracle. All that matters is the military record of all time. Emus 2, human 0. True, Aisling, true. Oh my god. Okay, we 50-50'd it, chat. We 50-50'd it. Paylan. Okay, Tommy's coming in. Oh, A is now winning. Does that mean we do both? No, we'd have to flip a coin to your Witcher. A valley of plenty. You ready? Voting is closed. Oh, Vanning, no, you're too late. You're too late. We're hosting a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. The coronation is a great success. Jugglers, wine, fireworks, and feasts. It has an impact on your treasury, of course, but what doesn't? Oh, I didn't get thrown in the river. It's a Christmas miracle. Okay, here you go, chat. It's all happening. Yo, look at this count. They look great. Invika of the Zap dynasty, charismatic Eastern orator, leans delicately on a podium, sighing. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false monarch Viz Coffee wears the crown. Okay, counts, do you want to do a blood ritual with the highest farming, ascension with lowest own faith, or lower own faith even, or possession with lower own defiance? This is the counts. What we thinking counts? This is Enki, Shenza, Hyperax, Vanning, and Zap. This is your moment. Possession. Okay. Awkward. Why are we typing awkward so strangely? Awkward. Okay, possession. Boo-boo! The Count's plan to summon the demon to possess the monarch, putting them totally under their control. First, they must lull the monarch into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the Counts must lower their defiance to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Well, that's easy enough. Lavinia of the Tommy Bat 96 bloodline. Powerful marcher trapper stands before a blazing hearth, shouting and swearing. When have the barons of the march backed down from a fight? Never! And I know what you'll do, whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. So, barons, do you want to do doppelganger, lowest defiance, modernization, lower others military, or propaganda, lower stability? What are we thinking? Let me just double click here. We've got Tommy, we've got Belial, we've got Solaris, Sambard, Aisling, and Paylan all doing a big voting here. All of Tommy children at all timelines are horrible? Don't say that. What do you mean? Okay, this is a pretty split decision. Nobody's kinda super bothered by anything in particular. Oh, it looks like C is edged down. Okay. Boop boops. The barons plan to persuade the population that only a charismatic general can protect them. First, the common folk must be afraid. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Never! Never! Nut of the Lady Lorpa clan. Lady Lorpa's here, peepers. A powerful political mastermind stands precariously on a log house crossbeam, spitting as they speak. Stop being mean. Chiefs of the North, we all know that I should be on the throne, not this imposter monarch, Fizz Coffee. How can we make that happen? Okay, chiefs, do you want to lower stability with subterfuge? Raise stability with intimidation, or lower all faith, everybody's faith, with Hornblower. They're doubling up on the stability. It's a bit of a monka-esque. Queen Witch Babby, how are you? Also, Bolster to how are you? Boop boopy doop doop doobs. Boop boop beep boop beep boobs. Okay, we're lowering stability as well. The chiefs plan to replace the monarch's closest advisors with their own agents. First, they must prove the current advisors are doing a bad job. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Okay, so both the barons and the chiefs are doing stability 4 or less, and the counts are doing defiance less than 4. So we've got to piss the counts off real good. They've moved this, so I get to pick a thing really early now. They seem to have changed Royal Gamble, because it used to be yesterday. Used to be, before the update, 500 plus 500 if they vote for your option, and if they didn't, it would be minus 500, I'm pretty sure. Now it's plus 600 minus 200, so it's a lot less risky. I might do a call for unity. Plus stability, chat. Sorry, who is that? Somebody was laughing. Okay, the honor guard. Who should we have? Now that you're the monarch, you'll need personal protection. Why? I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? I suppose so. Sambad, what are you doing? Please no.
Sand_Barch eared 1 bits. Banvis T.
No! So I chose the voting option that lets me turn it on, and if more than 50% of people vote for the same option, I get stability. So we could pray. We could do a big pray. Need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, Your Majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. What are my options? Each region, their own heroes. Yeah. We've done this many times. If you haven't seen this already, then rip. There's the Northern Warriors. Look at them. Oh, look at those drunk bastards. Run off on some random quest. Listen, I love them. There's the Eastern Knights. Look, it's Overlight. So majestic and beautiful. Lost Jebel. The right poems these days. Very poetic. And the March. The March. Awesome mercenaries, but we just spent £1,000 on the coronation. That's absurd, £1,000. So we don't have a lot of money to spend on these. So we're actually gonna have to pick woman with dark hair appears. This is Overlight. This is Overlight? Yes, this is Overlight. That's exactly how it works, Saf, okay? Moran, how you doing? Okay. So I was gonna pick the Counts one, because I think that kind of sounds sensible, because I was planning on pissing off the Barons and Chiefs super hard. But, also, I do want to lower the count, I want to increase the Count's Defiance. So, I guess I have to pick one of the other two. Let's pick the Northern Warriors. Aye. Pick the East, they have sexy armor and good etiquette. True, though. But we need to piss the East off, so... The warrior heroes arrive a few weeks later. They swagger in with big grins and bigger axes. Belching and singing and roaring out unsavory jokes. One of your courtiers faints. Whoops. Okay. Your Majesty, our mutual friend, Count Bold Subtlety, has discovered a nest of crawlers on a new tract of eastern farmland, Solaris. Naturally, We barons recommend he fill the tunnels immediately, lest they spread to the other regions and endanger our crops, but Bold Subtlety refuses to do so. Oh, fuck, I think I skipped something, maybe. The low board have gone missing, your highness. These crawlers are much more dangerous than they appear. Legends speak of the crawlers, living in great cities beneath the soil, taking the weak to be consumed. We should leave the land to them. They're not to be trifled with. Diggy diggy hole? True. Marshall, tell me about these crawlers. Horrible cow-sized worms that live under the earth. Tiny clacking legs like centipedes. It's okay if you skip something, Max, and it's just you zoning out in-game. True. They're rare but formidable foes. They'll turn up unpredictably and attack whatever they find before retreating back into the earth. Nothing that well-organised troops can't handle, I'm sure. Assemble the council, then. Thank you, my liege. Okay, so do we abandon the fields to the crawlers, increasing defiance, reducing farming and reducing trade? Do we fill in the holes and continue farming? Sounds perfectly safe, smiley face. Or do we send someone into the tunnels to investigate? What are we thinking, chat? Here you go. There's a vote time. These nest of creepy crawlers. Creepy crawlies. Bastards. Investigation seems fair. I think either one of those is going to lead to some chaos. Just makes me think of all of the Joe on Star Wars Rebels. They're on that planet with the Bendu, okay? The one in the middle. And there's all of those weird, like, spider, spiky creatures. Just, that's what I'm thinking of right now. Okay, so we're sending someone in. The creepy spiders, yeah. We're sending someone into the tunnel to investigate. Off we go. Very well. Who will we send on this most unfortunate mission? Do we send soldiers from the east? 50% military. Hire adventurers? 900 gold. Or this is a serious matter. Send for a wizard. Little blip. Uh-oh. No. Wonka S. I haven't dropped any frame. Let me open up Stream Manager so I can see my bit rate. I'm more green on my bitrate side, though. I think I'm okay. I think it must have been you. I think I'm fine. Wizard will cost you? Yeah, but let's wizard it up. Might even cost you 2,000. Well, I guess we'll find out. You send messengers to search for a willing wizard. You anticipate it'll be some time before one is found. As you wait, more and more peasants go missing down the mysterious tunnels. Ooh, wee-oo. Wee-oo. Your Majesty, it's an honour to invite you to the Lord's Hunt next year. The hunt will be taking place in late spring, so keep your schedule clear. I'm looking forward to it. Of course, why wouldn't you? That's it. I was just like, yep, hunt, I'm on. Let's go. It's a great start for the counts. Smiley face. Chishi, good morning. Okay, end that season. It's a funding time. So, if we fund A, the farming in the Baron's Land goes down. If we fund B, stability goes down, so I guess that's probably going to win. If we fund C, trade goes up in chiefs. If we do D, authority goes down. E, the count's military goes down. And F, the count's trade goes down. Okay, I'm pretty sure everybody's just going to vote B, and I haven't fund B. And yeah, the counts, I mean, you know, I think it's just going to be everybody funds B. Because, I mean, I have clicked go chat, so you've got to do exclamation mark fund, the letter, and then the number. Mod check. Fund B31? Jesus. That's it. That's the only thing. Okay. I guess if everybody wants to fund B, then they're just not gonna... Like, unless the counts go really hard on fucking over the chiefs and the barons by funding 2 of the things massively very last minute, then... I think, Wait! What's this random cheeky E fund? Less military? No. What do you mean? Oh my gosh. What, do you just lower the authority as well? No. Okay, the authority and the stability has gone down. Enki snuck in a last second fucking vote. What the fuck? I can't believe this. Look at all these last second voters. Oh my god. This is bullshit. I'm alright with that outcome. I'm crying. Gotta find the spoos. In the twisty passages of my castle, I can avoid my advisors, nobles, and even the spy master. But there's one person I can't avoid, chat. My mother. Viz Coffee the First. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. But mother, I don't want to get married. Nonsense. A monarch cannot rule alone. Don't worry. I'll take the liberty of finding any eligible candidates. What's your preference? Men, women, or don't you mind? Viz cappuccino. Viz latte. Women. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. I wonder what happens if you go, I don't want to marry anybody. Okay, here comes the wizard. Your Highness, an update on your search for your wizard to deal with the crawler problem. A very small update, unfortunately. We've received only a single reply from the wizard Gordius. Filbert. He says, leave the Volga alone if you know what's good for you, and don't contact him again about the issue. Should I send a reply, Your Majesty? Tell him he's a good-for-nothing scrounger. The Chancellor nods, then leaves the room. Yeah, take it. I'm sure insulting the wizard is not going to come back and bite us in the ass, chat. We're perfectly safe. If a wizard can't magic you out of this one, you'll need another solution to these Volga, and soon. Fuck you, Viz Coffee. Greenwich Babby. The blood-red comet was spotted in the night sky over the north, Your Highness. The common folk are claiming it to be a terrible omen. The common folk are on the verge of panic. Is there anything you can do? So we could tell the church. Oh my god, Shepin Meadow, thank you so much.
Mia just subscribed.
Thank you so much for the Prime Gaming. Primers. Be gay, do crime, bestie. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. True. Okay, so do we tell the church to dispel such baseless superstitions? 0% faith roll. Do we tell them that there's nothing to worry about? 35% authority roll. Or do we say, it's just peasants being peasants? I think we can't do the bottom one. This is an EU4 reference, right? I don't know, is it? I'm going to tell them there's nothing to... You deliver a speech reassuring the peasants of the north that the comet isn't a good or a bad thing. It's just a thing. Probably the 9th god riding a chariot or whatever. Authority challenge failed. Stability has gone down. Authority has gone down. Shit the bed. Fortunately, the peasants don't believe a word of it. Your reassurances only panic them further. For a few weeks, the north is gripped by panic. Riots break out in the streets. Soothsayers wander the land foretelling doom. Doom, that's my name. Caleb Doom is the name I was born with. We will see each other again. Oh no, sad again. Just thinking about Kanan. Kanan Jarrus, Jedi Knight. If we don't get live action Kanan, Force Ghost Kanan spoilers in Ahsoka, then I'm gonna cry. If we don't get it, I'm gonna cry. And if we do get it, I'm gonna cry. Hidden in a labyrinth beneath an eastern castle, a pair of counts meet to speak of their schemes against the monarch. Oh, the Chancellor sent me a fruit basket last week to thank us for our efforts in helping the crown. It's working, our reputation is secure. Our problem now is the Archbishop. His beady little eyes will be focused on us if we're not careful. We must evade him at all costs. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Shit the bed, counts. What's this bullshit? Okay, chat, here's the new taxes. Look, we've got different tax levels now. No, I can slide at everybody or where I want them. And the top one, Defiance goes up, Treasury goes up, and Wealth goes down. I could do Common Tax in the middle, where it's just 100, 100 either way. Or I could bribe you all, where I pay you all money instead. Crazy, right? So, I think, what are we thinking? Barons seem to have a lot of money. But then so does everybody. You know what, chat? Get fucked. Woo! Chat will remember that. True. My money. I only just got here. All my money. Meteor strike. Uh-oh. On the night, one of your northern warriors shakes you awake. Look out the window, your majesty. Something's wrong. Come, your majesty, let's get you somewhere safe. Aye, good plan. As you shelter in the wine cellar, there's a boom outside that shatters the windows and shakes the palace walls. And then, peace descends once more. The sky darkens. What was that? The mood in the council hall the next day is somber. It's terrible, your greatness. The comet we saw in the north, it was foretelling doom. Jad, how are you? It landed within my lands. So many villagers dead. My fields are one massive crater. Oh no, Greenwich Babby. We need help. Of course, we could help the chiefs, but the meteorites are well known for making incredible weaponry and armor. Our first priority should be gathering it. Okay, so Dewey spend no expense helping those affected, which costs us 2,000 gold. Lowers the defiance, increases the stability, and increases the farming. Gather a meteorite and forge incredible weapons, Snodders. Or gather the meteorite ore and sell it to foreign buyers. Make us spend it all? What is this? What do you mean? C equals money? Yeah, C is money for you. A is less money for me. And B is, weapons. Pretty cool. I'm gonna say... I'm just gonna click that. I'm gonna call for unity. I demand that you stand united, chat. I demand it. Stand united. Calling for unity. I demand it. Stand united. In this vote. Trying to make me spend all my money. This does not look united either. Hello. I like money. This is definitely not being united. I'm gonna need another... Look at all these C votes. Now it's 50-50. Okay. We're gonna need another 5 votes. Vote B just because you did the Stand United thing? Fuck. Shit the bed. Vote B, make less unity? Shit the bed. Okay, well. Voting tied at 7. Now I get to choose. And I want more money. Wah ha 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 ha. Get meteorite, sell it to foreign buyers. By the old
Screw
gods.
the rules, I have money.
Yeah! Screw the rules, Merlin. I have money. By the old gods, your majesty, my people suffer. You ignore us when we need your help. Oh, look at how fucking rich we are, chat. Jesus. Instead of your recovery efforts, your troops focus on gathering the scattered bits of space rock. It's all auctioned off to buyers in Atesh and Kurth. Oh, so rich. Good. It's been many moons since we sent for that wizard to deal with the callers in Count Bull Subtlety's land. None have answered the call. We must act quickly before this menace spreads to other regions. Brute Queen, it feels really good. I think they've changed some things, made it a little bit more smooth, maybe made it a little bit easier for me, maybe? Never mind, I made 1,500 gold from that. Woo, go this! Peasants disappear and sinkholes swallow villagers whole, while Bold Subtlety hides in their castle and does nothing. A belligerent fool! Imagine their retaliation if we anger them directly. I would rather abandon my estate. Okay, so Dewey, pay Countess Enki to hold Count Bold Subtlety as he abandons the host Bold Subtlety, as Bold Subtlety abandons their land. Which will change the... What will that change? Oh, personal wealth. Our money and farming will go down, and trade will go down in Enki's land. In Bold Subtlety's land, even. Gather the barons to fight this menace in an open field, 40% military role. Evacuate everyone from the area, including the peasants. Farming goes down, trade goes down, and defiance goes down. Do nothing. See if the crawlers retreat on their own. What the heck are we thinking, chat? Honestly? Oh, they've also booked Monarch's vote, I just noticed. The Monarch marks their preferred voting option, and this gets 1 extra vote. That's cute. So I get to vote, if I want to. We're gonna face the crawlers in an open field, Ned. Ned! In an open field, Ned! Oh, God. Block them, men! Block the crawlers with your bodies and hold them back! Bold Subtlety's land will hold! Bold Subtlety forever! Remember Bold Subtlety. Its legend will live on. We're Datloff now. Okay. Oh, okay. This is close, chat. This is 8 for B, 7 for D. Vizlov, Brute Queen. Okay, looks like B is winning. I'm clicking in the button. I've clicked the button. A bloody battle ensues. The relentless crawlers inflict great casualties on the Marcher forces. Creatures are terrifyingly organized and completely ruthless. Still, you push them back into the holes whence they came. Celebrations break out across the east. When the military went down, Ria for the Queen!
Rio_Newt. Just resubscribed for the Queen.
Ria, thank you for the prime, for the 4 months of prime. I'm loving the update. So, Spirit went back up a bit. Faith went up a bit. The military did go down because we just, got some people killed. Faith, yeah, Faith went up. Bad for the counts. Good. I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Joined and got sorted into barons just in time for our military to get thrashed. Gotta have faith. Faith, money is better. Joan, my lord. Wait, my lord? Why am I a lord? Playing Viz Coffee. I'm a non-binary monarch. And I'm the lord. What the heck? Choose wisely. They? Monarch. Okay, yes, I know, mother. Okay, she's got some... Wait, I don't even get to meet them? I don't even get to meet them, chat. My supervisor. Okay, this is Helga, firstborn daughter of the Northern Lost Gerbil clan. She's been a melancholy sort ever since she was a child. Otherwise, she's decent enough company. She works through her sadness on the battlefield, going into berserk rages. She had a bit of controversy a while back when her clan hall burnt down. She was to blame somehow. My liege, my mother, my streamer. I can see the appeal, I suppose. This is Delvira, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Jed dynasty. Apparently, they had a hell of a time getting her to smile for this portrait. She had a laboratory installed in her castle and spends most of her time there conducting bizarre experiments. She went missing a while ago, but it turns out she accidentally locked herself in a cellar, survived on wine for a week. She's an intriguing candidate. And finally, we have the March's offering, Gloria, scion of the prestigious Brute Queen bloodline. A typical baroness, really. Loud, brash, and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Like most of the barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. Oh, and she's not popular with the peasantry. Something about her sets the teeth on edge. Rico, Ria, welcome, join in. Sounds like a laugh. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Oh no, what am I thinking, chat? What am I thinking? Oh, it's Helga, she's melancholy. She berserks too. Yeah, she sounds fun. Okay. Helga of the North! Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. Thank you, mother. Thank you, mother. Bing. Whilst the monarch settles into their young reign, a general has risen in the march. The indomitable Baroness Lavinia. General! Fantastic news! I don't know why we are talking with this strange Italian accent when we're all supposed to be Scottish, but... also now we got a little bit Transylvanian instead. We're ready to move forward with the plan. The kingdom is in a much such a state that the commoners are begging for someone to save them. All we need is a suitable Pokemon to get them really riled up. I don't know why I've turned into Count. Aye, the Ashmeaden Empire will do, I should think. After all, they've always coveted our lands, especially in the march. How would my dear monarch stop them? The kingdom is such a state. Good thinking, General. While your campaign warns you of the Ashmeaden threat that proposes a march to defense, we will build an army to back your words. Count. Okay, so the counts want to get there. Had to have the highest military in however many seasons it was. At the moment, they have the lowest military, so it's not going super well for them. Up in the north, Chief Jezzicato is hosting a grand feast at the clan hall on the kingdom's brink of collapse. Those weren't the counts. No, those weren't the counts. The council is calling for the monarchs. That's true. Those are the barons. I confused myself with the count voice. Council is calling for the monarch's advisors to resign. If we want them gone, though, we'll need to increase the pressure. Once the monarch's weak enough position, they've got no choice but to bow to our demands. No more interference, Spymaster. And no more Marshal or Chancellor or treasurer. The whole in a circle, all made up of chiefs. And the chief's wife, and the queen's wife as well. Got them all. And the chiefs, oh my god, I just realized I've completely given myself to the chiefs. I have, the chiefs are my fucking protectors, my personal guard are chiefs. My wife is a chief. My wife to be is a chief. The chiefs are trying to replace all of my people. They've got to lower the authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Shit. It's just gonna need well for rule of his team. Gave you the money from the meteorites too? Shit. Okay. Reverse voting, stop the count, or royal gamble. Let's do a gamble, chat. Monarch's vote's actually better now, but I'm gonna replace it. Chiefs all completed, everybody completed their stage 2, but yeah, Chiefs are looking pretty good. Okay. So, let's do the wedding. Everywhere I look, I see his face. It's just Chiefs. Your wedding to Helga is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Noble and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Helga at your side. That's what I am, yes. Indeed. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after the feast, a dance. Your new wife Helga refuses to dance at all, preferring instead to brood in the corner. I can deal with this. By the time you find yourself alone with Helga, it's past midnight, and you never felt more tired. My ancestors will be furious that I got married in a cathedral, instead of one of Morgana's sacred stones. Perhaps you're right. The peasants have the right idea. They get married for love, not for politics, or to live the simple life of a commoner. There. We're both in this together. We're both in this together. You comfort Helga long into the night as she expresses her doubts and fears. As dawn breaks, she falls asleep on your shoulder, exhausted. Oh. Okay, apparently there's a refugee crisis. Oh no, stability's gone down. It's Rhea. Look at Rhea. Amazing. The North is experiencing a terrible famine, Your Majesty, and a steady trickle of refugees have been pouring into the East. And they're looking for food and steady work, but finding neither. They've turned to begging. The streets of the eastern cities are crowded with northern vagrants. Well, I'm sorry that my people are suffering as all, and is clogging up your precious eastern streets. They need help, not judgment, but will the council give it? Okay, so do we distribute grain among the starving peasants of the north, spending some of our money, increasing stability, increasing farming, changing the defiance? Do we fund the local militia to deal with the beggars? Which lowers our gold, increases our authority, increases the treasury, and lowers the stability. Do we close the roads out of the north? Glad for you. How you doing? Increasing defiance, lowering trade, and lowering stability? Or do we... The monarch will personally hand out bread for the refugees in the east, which is a 50% stability roll. Alta, how are you? Okay, what are we thinking? So I vote for being poor? Jeez! I'm gonna assume... I don't know. I kind of want B, but I don't think you're gonna vote for that. I'm gonna gamble and say you're gonna vote for A. How about that? I'm gambling on you voting for A, because that'll spend most of my money. So then I'll make some back with my gambling. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. I'm crying. Don't vote B? What do you mean? Vote A? What do you mean? What do you mean? Smiley face? What do you mean? Yes, fuck the Chiefs over. Yes, good, chat, good. Okay, here we go. Ba-bum! Just wait, Malige. TSG, hello. Okay, so Treasury has gone down. The Treasury's gone down more, because I gambled. The authority has now gone up. Yes, good. Meanwhile, the famine in the north worsens, and more starving peasants arrive in the east every day. Tensions heighten between the chiefs and counts. Oh no. It's fine. As long as they're fighting each other, they're not fighting me. That's how you survive. After several days riding along muddy roads, you've arrived in the march for the Lord's Hunt. What weapon do you bring for the occasion? I will bring a crossbow. What animals did you bring to help catch your prey? I brought a cat. Meow. Do I bring a pack of well-trained hounds? I'll bring a falcon. Your Majesty. Aye, Your Majesty. Please, you can make it. I see you've brought a crossbow. Don't like getting up close and personal, eh? And you've brought a falcon. Good for small game, Your Majesty. But I hope you're not hoping to hunt a deer with that thing. These woods are teeming with game, Your Majesty. As the monarch, it's up to you to decide what we hunt. The White Hart. Oh, Holly. How are you? Okay, what are we thinking? So I brought a crossbow to not get close, and a falcon to do smaller game. So should we hunt? It's duck season, rabbit season, duck season, duck season, rabbit season. Fire! Wait, it's the wrong way around. Crossbows when you want to stab someone, but they're all the way over there. Let's hunt some... Boar is close, right? Deer is range. Deer. Marvellous. Perhaps we could bag ourselves a nice pair of antlers to hang above your throne, Your Majesty. Marinenas lifts a horn to their lips and blows, producing a sound that scares the birds from the surrounding trees. Dr. Guess here. Yeah, what is that? Is that a quote from something's out? Let the Lord's hunt commence. Onwards! When I spur my horse through the undergrowth, my fingers resting on the trigger of my crossbow. Not good. Not good trigger discipline. Your falcon soars overhead. Crossbow is a good weapon for hunting deer, Your Majesty. But I don't know what you expect from the falcon. Moral support? You ride on, and there, a majestic beast comes dashing through the bushes, its antlers raised proudly in the sky. Fire! Thunk! Woo! Gamers, how are you? Your crossbow bolt flies true, slamming into the stag's side. Charges off into the woods, grunting in pain. After an hour's search, you find it lying dead in the undergrowth, almost half a mile away. Good show, Your Majesty! Those antlers look very imposing hanging in your throne room. The rest of the Lord's hunt is similarly successful. Oh, look at the authority. Every night you bring back a new trophy and celebrate with a slap-up feast of venison and wine. Each morning you ride forth and do it all over again. Several days later, you begin the long ride back to the capital, having successfully won the Baron's respect. Woo! And fucked over the chiefs in 2. Good, good, yes, good. Okay, so, remember the barons need the highest military, the chiefs want the authority to be 4 or less, and the counts want their faith to be 4 or less. Mamaj tips Fedora. Yeah, alright, Mimaj. Okay. We have a number of things happening. Chief, glad for you, okay. Your Greatness, the famine in the north grows worse by the day. Riots are breaking out all over the major townships. from Skarmar to Thromgard. Starving mobs are pillaging bakeries, granaries, and merchant houses. What are we to do? Okay, Dewey, send in the army to control the riots. 100% military role. Guaranteed success, chat, for A. Import mass amounts of food from Talavin and Kurth, which costs me a lot of money. Lowers defiance, increases farming. Can't do C for some reason. And order grain supplies to be diverted from the east, which lowers the east's treasury. Changes farming, or lowers maybe it lowers the chief's treasury. Changes defiance, lowers the trade, and changes the food. I think we gotta vote for A, right? It's 100% chance. Come on. What do you mean? I'm gonna call for unity. Unity, chat! Let us stand united, nobles, in common cause. Let us stand together united. Let us send the army in. It is a guaranteed success. 100% XCOM. No, it'll happen. It's guaranteed. Smiles. Don't get 50%. Now you listen here, Zaf. Jeez! Okay, I mean, this is not 50%, so I'm kind of crying. Imagine, if you will, me crying right now in the club. I'm crying in the club, okay, chat? Why did they make the club so loud and weird music? Okay, well, looks like we're spending my money. Fucking bloody hell. Could have sent the army in. Treasury is opened, and a tide of gold flows throughout the kingdom. Out of the kingdom, into the pockets of the Travelese and Kurth merchants. In return, grain floods into the famine-stricken northern lands. Don't use Call Unity on 3+ choices, but there were only 3 choices. You get ones with only 2 options? Nah, it's not gonna happen. Thank you, Your Highness. Gods are good. Gods are good. Gods be good. Aye. That's what we need our throne alert for Sean Bean. 'Tis a gift. By the gods, that is a gift. A gift from chat. Or when somebody buys some merch. That's when that happens. Somebody does a merch gifting. The unrest dies down as soon as the rioters have bread again. It's enough to tide over the peasants until the next harvest. Hog. By the gods, that is a gift. Glenshane, welcome. Yeah. Your Majesty, I wish to speak with you about the situation in the north. Too long have the northerners been allowed to worship their heathen tree gods in brazen defiance of the 9th god. Still have plenty of money? I know, we're very rich. Allow me to send some of my best missionaries to the north. It's not a sex thing. It'll be for the good of the realm. Okay, so if I gave them my permission, it's only a 20% stability roll, because my stability is pretty pants. I could tell him to bugger off, but that would lower my stability. I guess I'll have to bring this to the council. Of course, Your Majesty, I would expect nothing less. Can't make your own decision. Shit! Joe, it would have been really nice to have kept call for unity right now, chat. Fuck. Shit the bed. Shit the fucking bed, chat. Shit. Shittity shittingtons. Shit. And we could have done with it as well, because we're probably going to lose some stability. So it would have been good to have. Instead, we're going to have to veto sending missionaries to the north. Yeah, we're just, there you go, chat. You can vote. You can vote. It's democracy at its finest. You can vote for one option. You abstain. You do have the right to abstain, should you wish it. That is very true. What if no one votes? It's good. I think it'll just win by default. It's a good question. Ria, what if no one votes? Do I get to pick? Maybe I get to pick. Look at all these abstainers. Gobbo, how are you? Bum bum! Should the Archbishop be allowed to send more missionaries to the north? If it ties, the monarch chooses? Yeah, but if there's only one option and nobody votes. Voted for, yep. Democracy, baby. Very well. If it is the will of the council, then so be it. I'm glad that the council respects our sovereignty enough to leave us to our own business. God bless you. 0 votes will still win because the other vote is vetoed, so it can't be considered tied. There you go. Thank you, Ria. Amazing. Okay. Rising tempers. This coffee. I have something I need to discuss with you. Baron Raiko has challenged my honor, calling me a coward only fit to fight training dummies. I must duel him at once. What little reputation I have depends on it. Give him a good kicking for me. By the gods, I will. Not to worry. The very next day, Baron Raiko is summoned to the fighting ring for the much anticipated duel. You've always been a coward, Helga. Don't worry, there's still time to back down. Cheer for Helga. Helga grins ever so slightly. The two combatants circle each other like lions, their axes drawn and pointed at each other. No! My wife! When they finally come to blows, the fight is over almost as quickly as it begins. A quick parry here, a thrust there, and suddenly Helga is holding up her hands in a display of surrender. I surrender. You win. Better luck next time, dear wife. Helga's face is a storm of anger and humiliation. Baron Raiko merely laughs. Better luck next time. At least you've proven you're not a coward, just inept with a blade, despite all that practice. Helga barely speaks to you over the coming weeks. Instead, she spends most of her time in the practice yard, angrily swinging at dummies from dawn till dusk. Oh, my wife. I embarrassed my wife by saying that she thought, by just being nice to her. Shit. Okay, chat, do we? If we fund A, farming in the Baron's land goes up. If we fund B, military in the Baron's land goes up. Now, bear in mind, Barons, you do want to have the highest military, so you probably do want that. C is the authority goes down. No. D is the chief's trade goes down. E is the count's trade goes up. And F is the overall, the count's faith, goes down, which is what they want. So, it's going to be a very tight battle between B, C, and F, because everybody wants those things. So, you got to do a fund, chat. I'm going to quickly, whilst you fund, I'm going to have a wee. So, I'll be 1 sec. Holy shit, that was a lot of money spent. So 7,469 nice gold on the authority going down, and 66.99, 6969 kind of, for the faith going down at the observatory in the Count's land. So pretty crazy. Used all of my 690 funds for F. At least you got your money back. True. That is the good part. So, you know, not quite where they needed it, but pretty good. Okay, so, ooh, about my hair. Okay, your marriage to Helga has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough, and you made some good memories together, but there's no spark. Ricky Rhyme, how are you? She cares more about perfecting her combat moves than your happiness. But sparkle, no spark, you need an heir. Ah, congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair, Viz Coffee. Felt more like a life sentence than a wedding. Oh, don't be so dramatic. You've done well so far, but something's still missing, and hair. You would need someone young whose loyalty is assured. The youngest of your own, a child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of many cousins. Bastard. Well, sure I've got a bastard child around here somewhere. Oh. The church won't be happy, but they're just as keen to avoid civil war as we are. They'll legitimize the bastard without much fuss. I'll meet with the Archbishop tomorrow. No kingdom is complete without a fluffy rabbit. Bastard. Baron Dr. Guess Who? Scottish, my liege, the crawlers are everywhere. Aye, that's a terrible accent. The buggers are tunneling into our castles and attacking our garrisons from within. That's not all. The beasts in the fields stealing our crops and driving the local wildlife mad. Never seen anything like it. And we have our own problems too, Your Majesty. COVID has spread across our lands, Your Majesty. Oh, we're losing contact with the villagers all across the east. Crops are going up in flames, and no one knows who's to blame. Oh, I seem to have started rhyming. This is the work of the crawlers, Your Majesty. The crawlers? They've returned? I warned you, did I not? These crawlers are not simple worms. I have been researching. They're called Vorga. Yes, wait, the wizard told you that already? Oh, well, fuck. We could have saved myself a lot of time. They're terrible, ancient creatures of unknowable intellect, who have existed since before the kingdom itself. You cannot fight them. You cannot fight them. Do we? Unite the kingdom and fight back as well. Oh, wait, we can't do that because we're very unstable. Do we? Protect the monarch at all costs. Or do we focus on one problem at a time? So if we protect the monarch at all costs, defiance goes up. The military goes down, the farming goes down, and the stability goes down. What are we thinking, chat? Do you know what? I'm going to call for unity. I'm going to call for unity. Be united, chat. Let's be united. Ignore it, it'll go away. I think if we ignore it, chat, it'll go away. I gotta believe. I missed the bin. I threw my bottle in the bin and I missed. Pretty embarrassing. So, let's focus on one problem at a time. Stability doesn't matter anymore. Well, it does if it goes down to 0. Okay. But which, Your Majesty? Okay, so here we go. So stability's gonna go back down now anyway, so it's fine. Do we help? I gotta choose to either help the barons reinforce their garrisons, quell the crawlers in the north and return the stolen grain, send scouts and soldiers to the east to re-establish contact with the lost villagers. So I kinda I don't want to reduce the military at all. So I think I'm going to have to help the barons. You reinforce the march, hoping that a victory with the barons' forces can aid elsewhere. But the other regions suffer. Accusations of favoritism and neglect are freely bandied around the council. Okay, so the North's defiance has gone up, the farming has gone down. The East's defiance has gone up, the East farming has gone down. The stability of the kingdom has gone down by 2. See, good job we got that 1 stability. If we'd gone down 1, that'd be good. And authority has gone down 1, and now the chiefs are very happy because the authority just went down. They're pogging. The crawlers eventually disappear practically overnight, leaving you even more confused than before. You're left with the devastated kingdom and very unhappy subjects. Shouldn't have told that wizard to fuck off. I mean, he said he wasn't gonna help, so... Rhea? Your Grace, those damn chiefs are up to their old tricks. Chief Joncone has been leading his warriors on a raid in my lands. Nobody was hurt, but they shook down my peasants for petty coin and stole cabbages straight from my fields. How dare you accuse me of something like that again? That's my actual answer to. Suddenly feel like my king has dropped me like my mum did when I was a baby? What do you mean? Your greatness, I have no idea what Countess Rhea is talking about. Maybe she's had too much wine, eh? Okay, do we order Joan to compensate Rhea for the stolen goods? Send the spy master to investigate these claims? Or tell Rhea to bring proof when making accusations? There was a vote chat. Classic monarch dismissing the advice of the wizard expert. That is true, I did just tell them to fuck off rather than doing what they said. True. I think we should investigate too. Look, there've been some thievery happening, but has there? I think we need to find out for sure. We're very split right now. Bum bum bada bum bum bum. 69, nice. Oh, never mind. Why do counts voting C? I don't know. They've just decided to. Ooh, 50-50. I love 50-50. I love 50-50. Oh, it's not 50 anymore. Spy Master, though. You ready? I'm gonna click the button. That's the one I would have picked if it was 50-50 anyway. Okay. I am insulted that the council doesn't believe me. I am insulted that the council doesn't believe me. So you send the spy master to see if Countess Rhea Newton's accusations hold water, but the northern border is distant. It'll be a few weeks before she gets back. Well, listen. Listen. We don't trust anybody here in Biz Coffee Kingdom. A countess rides to a remote, unremarkable spot of moorland. Soon, another joins her. Unfortunately, my peasants are getting dreadfully devout. We're in no state to make the move against the monarch. It's far too dangerous. The High Inquisitor will pounce as soon as we do anything. Count's aim is to lower their faith to 4 or less. In the grand hall of Master Belial's castle, a number of figures are haunched around a hearth, plotting away. The crowd's been thinning out of the rallies. What happened? I can't remember how they talked. It wasn't like that. Was Belial the one who we had as... Oh, the Count. I can't remember. Shortages of money and manpower throughout the military are making you look weak, General. We're trying our best to plug the gaps, though. Yes. Best be quick about it. My speeches can only carry us so far. Okay, they still want the highest military. Not going well. Meanwhile, in the north, Jessicato has gathered their fellow plotters for a hike in the mountains. Gods have finally answered our prayers, my friend. The council demands that the monarch's advisors resign. The monarch is too weak to resist. Our replacements are waiting in the wings. Once our advisors surround the monarch, we'll have complete control of what they hear. We will shape their reality. We'll treat the monarch like a mushroom. Keep them in the dark and feed them dung. You got it. But the question is, what should we do with this control? Okay, chiefs, do you want to turn the monarch into a useless figurehead by raising stability, or force the monarch to abdicate in favor of their claimant, raising others' defiance? That's the choice. Merlin has decided for B, Joan for A, Greenwich Babby has gone for B. Oh, everybody has decided that they want me to abdicate. Feels bad, man. Is it a choice? It is a choice. It's not a choice now, but it was a choice. Seems like they voted for B. It was a choice. Vote 69. Nice. Once we've taken over the monarch's inner circle, we'll convince them to abdicate. For the good of the kingdom, of course. Of course. And the appointment of our claimant in their place, I assume. Aye, got it in one. Won't the other factions be furious? Not if they despise the current monarch. They'll welcome the new monarch with open arms, even if it is a northerner. Final stage of their schemes, the chiefs must raise the other region's defiance to a combined total of at least 10, or ensure another region begins a rebellion. No rebellions, chat. No rebellions. No. Well, it's since the chiefs have to raise everybody else's defiance, we'll just tax the shit out the chiefs and leave the other two on common tax. Smiley face. Easy game. You want to lower our defiance? That is true. I do want to lower the count's defiance, but do I want to spend 700 gold doing it? That's true. That is true. Could do. I do just... Okay. Yeah, but you don't want to rebel. Oh, the chiefs can rebel whenever they want. No. No, it's fine. Drummond. Okay, panic in the council. Panic at the disco. Your Highness, I bring you bad news from the march. We're receiving reports of... I'm sure your news can wait. I bring urgent tidings from the east that demand the monarch's attention at once. Wait your turn, you ignorant dolt. Why don't you settle your quarrels outside? Meanwhile, I have news from the north that really is urgent. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm gonna channel my inner Lewis. Dunny, how are you? Work week over, Dunny. Have a good resting time. Order in the march has been broken down, my liege. Some battalions have been killed off by their own officers and begun roving over the wilderness, acting like common bandits. Is that all? By the blood of the dead, the eastern courts are corrupt, your highness. Judges are letting off even the most vilest of criminals in return for the slightest bit of coin. My news is worth still. The north is increasingly lawless, your majesty. Some chiefs have taken advantage, declaring themselves independent of your rule. All of these problems have arisen because the kingdom is increasingly unstable, your majesty. Something must be done. Agreed. Make sure these issues are dealt with, my chancellor. Unfortunately, we lack the resources to tackle all these problems at once. We must vote on which one to prioritize. Okay, so Dewey. Hunt down the outlaws and deserters in the march. Doom, how are you? Which lowers the military, changes the defiance, and increases the stability. Do we reform the eastern courts, lowering the trade, changing the defiance, and increasing stability? Do we send troops to bring the independent chiefs back into the kingdom, changing the defiance, lowering the chiefs' military, and increasing the stability? I kinda... Do the two lower the military so counts? I mean, that's how I feel, but it depends on... I guess I'm just gonna let you all vote. I'll let you all vote, chat. I don't know which way... Which way we wanna woe. You know? Bing bing, someone who is not playing. B, to lower the count's defiance. True. This is, okay. Okay, some late voters in here. Okay, yep, we're tied. We are tied up. Bound together, as they say. Voting tied. Can I be the Chancellor? Chancellor! So you will probably raise defiance of both counts and barons. To make suggestions to Viz. I'll get my Chancellor in here. Palmland. How you doing? Okay. I think we'll do B. I think that'll work out for the best. C is the clear choice? I don't know if it is. Corrupt Eastern judges are stubborn. When you try to remove them from their posts, they retaliate by enforcing all the old forgotten laws that everyone agreed to ignore. Suddenly, merchants are legally required to wear blindfolds on weekends, and every bit of coin must be passed under the nose of a cat before it is spent. Trade grinds to a halt. Once the stupid old laws are repealed, you enact a crucial legal reforms. No more corruption in the East, or at least, less of it. The crisis in the East has been quashed, making the kingdom feel a whole slightly more stable. The nobles of the other regions feel that you've ignored their problems. Eek. Okay. Rebellion time? No. No. If you do a rebellion, then the chiefs win. No rebellion. How do you expect me... Scottish, how do you expect me to take this seriously, you crack-brained simpleton? Shut your daft mouth and give me what I'm owed, you honourless dog. What in the seven hells is going on? This pimple-headed lackwit expects me to pay him a huge quantity of gold just because his great-great-grandfather beat my great-great-father and grandfather in a foot race. A debt owed is a debt owed, is it not? Your Highness, I only recently discovered this debt while combing through my ancestors' journal. Honor dictates that Baroness Elda is liable for her ancestors' debt. Pardon that, that's ludicrous. We demand you put this to a vote. Okay, so Dewey, order Elta to pay the debt of her great-great-great-grandfather. Cancel the debt. It's too old to matter. Or order Elta to pay the debt plus 2 centuries of interest. Jesus. What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? Honestly, what do we think, Caradan? What are we thinking? Kerosene as one welcome. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Okay, there's a lot of cancel voting, and then there's also some make Alta pay the debt voting going on. See, it would be funny too. 2 centuries of interest. There's a lot of interest. But how do you adjust for inflation? Okay. Looks like we're cancelling the debt though. I think that's the plan. Cancelling. Shinzo is a sadist. Yeah. Yeah. It's too old. Huzzah! I'm glad that the council finally sees reason on this matter. Debt is a debt. Does nobody care about honor anymore? I'm sorry, dude. Posture checker. Posture checker. A military proposal. In the march, we have a... Skortesh, in the march, we have a standing army. But when war comes, we also raise levies from our peasants. Why don't we set up training camps in every marcher village, so that even in peacetime, commoners learn about battle? Battle. This will need the council's approval. Of course, but I was hoping that your help to get it through. Well, you're not going to get my help, because I'm not going to tell the barons to increase their thingy. If the barons want the highest military chat, so... You know, vote however you wish, but bear in mind that, you know, we don't want the barons to whinge. Whinge? To win. I'm gonna veto A. Vote C. All non-barons vote C. Save the day. Down with the barons. Chiefs shouldn't rebel. They're the closest to winning. They just gotta suck it up. Far behind, just give us +1 military. Never! Never. But see the Chiefs win? No, they won't. Jack, how are you? Chiefs have 3 teams against them. Down with the Chiefs. Oh, ha, ha, ha. I won't forget the slight. Well, it's fine. Rebellion has been halted. We're all chilling. By royal decree, you can change the laws. Now, I can golden choice, which is better than the gambling. Probably a good idea. I probably should also, though... Okay, I'm gonna swap out the gambling. Busy forgetting she's married to a chief? Aye, but they're my wife now. Bribes? Bribes, chat? Bribes? Okay, an eyewitness account and vultures and whatever this one is. A need for horses. My liege, I've been thinking. Marcher soldiers are without peer, but our armies could always be stronger. But listen, barons, okay? Stop trying to buff your armies up, you cheeky bastards. What we really need are better horses. The best don't come cheap. The Ashmeadans have a surplus of Desterius at the moment. Horses bred for war. Bred for war, chat. Perhaps the crown could go halves with the barons and acquire some. Okay, so do we purchase horses from Ashmead for the barons, increasing their military, massively lowering my treasury, and lowering the barons' money, but we'll lower their defiance? Or do we encourage the barons to breed their own Desterians in the march, 60% farming roll, or discourage the barons from relying on war horses? Did I miss a listen? I don't know if... I'm guessing so. I'm guessing so. I'm gonna say that we don't want to do A, so much that I'm gonna fucking veto it. Because it's a lot of money, and also, it's bad news bears. It's bad news bears, chat. Encourage barons to breed their own distilleries. Is that what we're doing? 60% roll? Okay. In we go. Boom, boom. Nope. Nope, didn't work. You want to recreate Sunshine of Visraponi and we can't stand in our way? True! What's the point in all this? It's going to take years for us to see better results. The Ashmeadans have what we have right now. We need to try something else. Jeez, stop trying to so army hungry, barons. Greedy Marcher merchants taking advantage of cheap Eastern labor, Your Majesty. Exploiting our natural resources. Putting our trading companies out of business. Terracin. They're vultures. Vultures! Is it really such a problem? This is just business. Okay, so do we kick out... So, Marcher merchants are exploiting the East. Do we kick out the barons, put trading companies back in Eastern lands? The monarch will buy up the Marcher trading companies. Or it's just business, baby. Groovy, baby. I'm gonna... Joe, I'm gonna say Monarch's Golden Choice on B. That way, if you vote for B... I'm not saying that you should vote for B. I'm just saying that if you do choose to spend a lot of my money, that I get 500 gold back. Mama. So it's your choice, chat. What do we want to do about the merchants? What doth we want to do? Apparently we want to make me spend my money. That seems to be what's happening. Maybe it'll be better for me in the long run. If those merchants start paying off really well, then I'll be rich. Jack wants money. Shaking my entire arse. Look at this. Look at this, chat. It's bullying. Like money. Crying. Crying. Should have called for unity. Should have done, yeah. Should have. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Okay, so the monarch is buying up all the Marcher companies in the east. Lumberyards, tanneries, silver mines, workshops. So I spent 1,500 gold doing that. The trade has gone down in the March, and it all goes to the crown. Bloody hell, this is outrageous! I was the one that made these businesses profitable, and now I'm expected to accept this paltry payoff. Aye. 150 gold has gone to Drummond's. It's pretty sad. The first few weeks of chaos ensue as you replace management, but after that, business starts raking in a nice little profit. Woo-wee, baby! You were like, hey, make Vizty spend 2,000 treasury, and then it all comes up Vizty in the end. That's right, we're fucking rich. There seems to be some sort of chief rebellion happening, all according to plan. Spymaster's finally returned from investigating Countess Ria's claims of raids on her lands. Tell the monarch what you told me. Your Majesty, the raid did happen. Those nasty northern brutes stole me chickens and burned down me barn, Your Majesty. But I never saw Chief Joan Cone leading them. They looked like they were just a bunch of warriors out on their own. By old hell Torn, if this is true, it shames me. My own warriors acting against my orders. It is a sign that I have failed as a leader. If the council will permit me, I'll take my warriors on a dangerous quest as penance for my failure. Teach them the meaning of loyalty. Oh, don't fall for this I'm so sorry act. He knew about the raids all along and now he's just trying to avoid a real punishment. Okay, so did Joan have the warriors executed for robbery and disobeying orders? Probably sounds like the best plan. Weeders! How you doing, Wheat? Arrest Joan for losing control of his followers. Throw the whole lot of them in prison. Which changes defiance, lowers military, increases authority. Or send Joan and his warriors on a dangerous quest. I think we should do A or C, chat. Honestly, that's what I'm thinking. Eclipse, how are you? Okay, what are we thinking? Voting for D? everybody wants to see what this quest does. Look, we've got quest fever. Tasty, tasty quest fever. I caught you all, chat. Quest hungry. As your Chancellor, we have to be wary of the barons and counts' defiance raising, so we must keep them happy. True! Okay. Oh my god! Rhea! This is amazing. We can see who's being the traitor now, look. We can see. We can see! Oh, yes. Good, good. Good. Public shaming, yes. Before you had to go, okay, they've got a little thing on their thing, and you had to go to the noble list and then go, whose banner has a thing? So you go, oh, that's clearly must be Solaris or Elta, whereas now you can hover over. It's brilliant. Oh, amazing. Well, it looks like we're sending Joan on a quest. Bum bum. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll make the preparations at once. Drakov's bones, Your Majesty. Northerners absolutely love going on quests and getting into pointless danger. This isn't a punishment, it's a reward. It's true. It's true, it is a reward. Chat has rewarded Joan for sending their people to raid Rhea's land. Okay, so remember, the barons want the highest military. The chiefs want to raise the others' total defiance to at least 10. And the counts want their faith to be 4 or less. Why is purple voting for this? People like to vote mysterious ways. Quest for redemption. Hey chat. Lucianda, how you doing? Okay. My quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My legitimized, natural-born daughter. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. No rebelling, Dunning, no. Though the common folk may lose some faith in the church. Uh-oh. Whoopsie. Seeing their monarch extramarital adventures being forgiven so easily. Whoops. Oopsie. Your Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on your legitimizing your daughter. What's her name? It's Fizz Coffee number 2. Ah, the gods are good, Your Majesty. I'm sure little Fizz Coffee 2 will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. The Spy Master. I haven't been doing none of the things are very high, so I'm not sure I'm going to win the military. We're going to have a bit of a bad job getting stuff done, I think. Horse armor, these fucking barons and their horses, I swear to God. Ah, no, just what we need, Your Highness. So we can't get any Ashmeaden war horses, that's fine. They're old news anyway. It doesn't matter what breed we have, just how they're equipped. Horse armor! I promise, it's only a little bit expensive. Who came up with this idea? Baron Palan, Your Majesty. But, if you don't like it, there are alternatives. Baron Holly suggested we could give our cavaliers fake wings to scare the enemy. Particularly gullible enemy, one must imagine. Perhaps the council has other ideas? Baron Bethesda came up with this idea. I know, Palmland really wants these horses. Big fan of the accents, I feel very immersed. Good, thank you, Jack. Perfect. Equip the March Cavalry with horse armor, costs me 1500 gold, increases the Baron's military, decreases their defiance. Create a Marcher Hussars and give them eagle wings, 40% trade roll. Just try to improve the cavalry's training, 50% authority roll. Or try taming deer to ride instead. Hello, Dragon Age, anybody? Get your Hala, alright? Okay. I'm gonna call for unity. Let's vote for D, chat. Let's do it. Click. Can't vote. All D? All these nuts. Stop. Stop. Okay. We have a lot of people who want me to... All of the barons, obviously, want us to spend our money. And everybody else wants us to do D. Because it's the best. Okay. We ready? It is stupid. But it might work. Split the votes. Taming a deer to ride instead. Let's fucking go. What a great idea. The barons have had it all wrong. There should have been riding deer and hunting horses, not the other way around. The stags might not be as strong, but they're quick and nimble. Alas, the deer taming program doesn't get off the ground. The Marcher's deer are conditioned to bolt at the sight of anything wearing red, and their spines have an unfortunate tendency to snap under the weight of a rider. But the over-enthusiastic barons have already slaughtered their horse population for food and sport. I have totally fucked the barons so hard. So there's no going back now. Worse, the sudden shift has a knock-on effect on the hunting trade. Oh my god. Lowering Vizti's goal. Yeah, my goal is also to increase military, so it's fucked me over just as badly. Oh fuck. Okay. Your Majesty, I've returned from my quest to the unmapped frozen wastes. Many of fine warriors died, to the ice giants also the biting cold, but it was worth it. I've discovered a wonderful treasure. Frozen in a snow-swept ruin. What did you find? Chief Jonecone hands aloft an enormous seed, as big as a man's fist. Yes, as a seed from the old Feverheart trees. He thought they were extinct in the days of our ancestors. One of these trees used to be enough to produce fruit to feed our village. This will bring prosperity to the north. Hang on. You found this seed while on a quest in penance for what you did to me. I should get this seed. The quest itself was penance enough. I lost 7 toes to frostbite. The seed is mine. Okay, now, do we give the seed to Rhea as compensation for the initial raiding? Do we let Jonecone keep the seed? Or the crown should take the seed for safekeeping? Smiley face. Smiley face. I think chat, I think I'm gonna bribe you. I think you should give the seed to the crown. If you vote for this, you get 500 personal wealth. That's right. For the crown. Yes, good. Good. Do it. Everybody's voting for A. They're betraying the bribe. The bribe, chat. The defiance? True. It is true. It will help the chiefs. Voting for C. It's probably going to be enough to push the chiefs there. So maybe voting for A might be the best idea, actually. Refusing the bribe. It might have lost us the game if you'd vote for C. Oh no. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Oh my god, it's so close. So painfully close, but C is winning. And I'm gonna have to... Okay, never mind. Rhea was jumped in to get compensation. The goal is just out of reach. It's gonna be 10, right? I'm on A. If they both go up by 1. Which count is that? Voting is tied. Uh-oh. Okay, so now it's, do I choose the money for myself? Or it would raise Chief's Vizti, only raises 1? Do I believe Merlin, though? Do I believe Merlin? Oh, no. Took the bribe? That's very fair. Don't believe Merlin. I gotta go for A, just because I think Barons and Counts of Defiance might both go up, and then we'll lose. So I'm gonna have to go back on what I previously said with my bribe.
Gods be good. The fever heart trees were native to the north for centuries. You take them away. You northerners always going on about your old ways. You try and focus on the future, like we do in the east. Soon enough, fever heart saplings are sprouting all over the east, their branches weighed down by the bounty of delicious fruit. The chiefs muttered that their ancestors are spinning in their graves. Okay. That was that season done. Meanwhile, the north starving. Literally, yeah. A countess rides to a remote, unremarkable spot of moorland. Soon, another joins her. The church is scrambling for power. The High Inquisitor is losing her grip on the populace. Most pleasing. Then we can make our moves unseen. We must invite a demon to possess the monarch. The ancient books describe 2 demons, each attracted to a different aspect of a human mind. Do we get Raxmasa, the mad tyrant, the cockroach queen, raising authority? Counts, do you want to raise authority or do you want to raise the treasury? Murimach, the Duke of Greed, the face of all coins. The treasury one is a bit sad. I mean, you're gonna have to raise the treasury more than it is. So there is that. It's not just gonna be complete. But I have been very gold hungry this game, so. Well, looks like we're going for treasury. Chat. I like money. Time to make Vizzy spend money. According to the grimoires I've read, the Duke of Greed is attracted to individuals who hoard wealth. And we know what Viz Coffee's like. She's a fucking loot whore. We must ensure that the monarch is filthy rich. The final stage of their scheme, the council must raise the treasury to at least 5,000 gold. Because it's 1,500 up, and that's what it always does. Okay, barons. Do we doing the funding? Do we fund A on the barons, increasing their military? Woohoo! Do we fund B, increasing authority? C, decreasing stability? D, decreasing the chief's military? Actually, I think the barons also want that, because the barons just want to have the highest military. Also, E is lowering the count's farming, and F is increasing the stability of the kingdom. So, vote time! Vote time! Need to raise our military first? Yeah, the barons... Counts abstain? Interesting. Interesting. Only A funding. Oh, Shenzi, you gotta do fund rather than vote for this. No good choices? I mean, if you're the barons, you want both A and D. Can we spend Viz's money? No, sadly not. Look at all those barons helping Vizty. Well, the barons want to win the game too. Don't overspend. Yeah, careful. You've spent 7 grand on A so far. That's a lot. You gotta get some D funding in there. Fund D's nut. That's right. We did it again. It's a D's nuts joke. It's the second D's nuts joke because we haven't had one of those already. Time's up. Looks like we're lowering the chief's military and increasing the baron's military. That's right. It's not looking good for old Vizdy. I don't know what I can't really win. Because all of the... I'm just going to have to do some really shit rolls. Here we go. My ambition. At the start of your reign, you said you would want to be a conqueror. But so far, you've not convinced anyone. The kingdom's army is mediocre at best, your majesty. You won't be conquering anyone anytime soon. Oh no, everybody's defiance just went up. Your current ambition isn't working for you. If you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing you, you need to pivot. Change your image. My advice would be to infiltrate each of the region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of your own. But your other advisors have other ideas. Your Majesty, if you would help us spread the zeal of the Ninth God, the Church would lend their full support. To the backing of the Church, the nobles wouldn't dare move against you. Ploblids. Common folk are The common folk, your majesty, a sleeping giant that even the nobles are afraid to awake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare have fear of revolution. Don't listen to these fools. Have you heard of the Sceptre of Sages? It's a lost artifact, forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any monarch who recovers it will rule over a golden age. Okay. Fuck me. Everything's so low. Military is the best one we have. And I cannot go for it because I'm not allowed. I guess I'm gonna have to do farming. But it's not gone very well. Gonna have to do farming and stability. Oh, I've focused too much on fucking everyone over that I haven't encouraged myself to win. A wise decision, your majesty. I begin recruiting the townmires to shout about your achievements to the masses. First, you'll need some actual achievements. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall farming as much as you can. Of course, there can't be an open rebellion among your nobles. Yes. A clairvoyant visit. Your Greatness, Your Highness, Chief Lucander has been having prophetic dreams. It's true. I can part the veil betwixt now and somewheres off. This is ridiculous. I look to the future and it speaks through me. No more, no less. For example, I dreamt of Count Wheatus being beheaded. Wait, no! A plague of bees will bring doom upon Baron Artifaci's household. What? Great gods, I cannot live without my honey on my toast! Please, your greatness, have her foretell a future for the council. We could gain insight into great mysteries. Okay, so do we allow the visions to begin? 50% chance of something. Throw the charlatan in a dungeon, 40% chance. Or make Lucander an official council advisor. Excuse me. Which will lower our authority. Increase farming, no, poggers. Increase trade and change the defiance. Eek. I'm just gonna let you vote, chat. I'm not gonna influence you. I'm gonna let you do a big gamble. A lot of C voters here. Very split. RNG. 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 Hello, I'm Bees. Okay. Okay. We're rolling the dice. Okay. Bum bum. Lucander spreads a dark velvet cloth onto the floor, sits cross-legged and closes her eyes. After a moment's silence, she gasps. Bad news, Your Highness. Let me gather myself so I may understand what lies ahead. Your Highness, I'm sorry. I foresee scarcity, false promises, darkness and misery. Beware! Beware! Oh, I'm so sorry, Your Greatness. Sure, this is all a trick. Come on, get out of here. Chief Plubbits hauls her away. Their raised voices fade down the hallway. Sure enough, the Chancellor soon reports a new trade agreement with England, with the Ashmead that puts the kingdom at a great disadvantage. Chief Lucander must have known what she was talking about. Well, gotta get another 2,500 gold there. Counts. It's not looking super hot right now. Caradin, Your Greatness, the northern farms are unfortunately running into problems. The sheep are suffering from a terrible wool-wasting disease. We need funds for herbal tonics. Bloody hell, is that all? Our weapons are failing. Now warrior's armor is falling apart. We'll be in trouble next time we start a war. Complain all you want. We can't eat weaponry. True. So, Dewey, give funds to help the North feed their farms. Farming goes up. Pog.
Fund the Marcher military. The Baron's military goes up. Both of this is costing us gold. Provide the funding for both regions, spending pretty much all of our money, but increasing stability, farming, and military. Or leave them all to their troubles. What are we thinking? What are we thinking, chat? I won't put the marchers out. I think I'm gonna say I'm gonna bribe you all. I'm gonna do a big do we want to do a big bribery? Fuck 'em. What do you mean? I'm gonna bribe you to do A. That's what I'm bribing. You get 500 gold if you do A. How's that sound, chat? Leave them to their troubles? What the heck? What do you mean? Oh, 500 gold, I'm in. Oh, damn. Can't buy me. I could certainly try. Look at this. Swain. Silk, thank you so much for the 8 months.
Silkagami. Just resubscribed. 8 months overly 6 pog.
Silk, thank you so much. You corrupt bastards. I'll get that back to you. Okay, there's votes still coming in. People still want a bit of money. Vote for A. Jam, how are you? Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do after this. Like, I don't think I can do a whole nother one. We'll have to see. I don't think I have it in me. Baroness Zanura has some of the barons shake their heads and leave abruptly. Defiance is now aggrieved. Defiance is now enraged. Treasury's gone down even more. The poor counts. Still, Chief Caradin thanks you enthusiastically and later sends you a huge gift basket of sheep's heads for stewing. You send a letter thanking her, but unsure if the sheep were healthy or not prior to beheading. True. Maybe we don't want to eat them. Okay, the chiefs are on the verge of rebellion still, but everybody else is pretty chill. Okay. The chiefs... This is hilariously anti-Baron run I've ever seen. Everybody's been fucked over. I'm gonna tax the chiefs. And 000 remove. Thank you for the follow. And then I think I don't really want to tax you all, but if I tax everybody else, then chiefs will win. No, I can't tax them. I can't tax the counts. Take my money? I can't. Can't do it. I can't do that. No, I can't tax everyone because the chiefs get over 10 defiance. If I tax red and purple, the chiefs will win. So I can't do that. I have to do this. Counts want you to tax them? I'm just gonna do this. I've chosen. I have spoken. I have spoken. We are so poor, my liege. Okay, here's my ambition, though. Your Majesty, the common folk are swayed as easily as a dandelion in a gale. I'm confident we can make them adore you. This will be a big PR campaign in the kingdom has ever seen. You'll tour the kingdom giving speeches. Town criers will declaim your great deeds on every corner. Is that all? Of course not. Posters, pamphlets, bards. There are many facets to your Majesty. Let me take care of it. A few days later, Chancellor is helping you prepare for your first big speech. Judge, you get me my fancy robes again. Get me my fancy robes! Get the monarch the fancy robes! Chancellor, please. Black Mist.
Sir, are you absolutely sure?
That will involve changing the bulb. Black Mist, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. Tears, hello, how are you doing? Black Mist, how was your Minecraft? What were you playing? You hustled out onto the palace balcony, below which a sea of expectant and unwashed faces gaze at you. Oh, it's the Queen! So, they're not the Queen, that's the Monarch! I forgot. I'm gonna cough. Coughs. Cheers, how you doing, Black Mist? Tears, good morning.
As you step out into the view, they erupt in cheers. Hats are thrown into the air, and someone faints with joy.
Chisrift 5. Just resubscribed. Viz T hug, Viz D hug.
Thank you so much for the 10 months, Chaz. Doing some cheeky Vault Hunters again. Some cheeky Twitch spawn stuff. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Twitch spawn stuff. I thought they had a heart badge because the emote popped out of their chest. Oh. Okay, here we go. Hats are thrown. Everywhere you've gone, met with the same perception. The public like you. They really like you. You need to turn that into love. Okay, 60% chance, chat. Oh! As you launch into your speech, the peasants hang on to your every word. The crowd grows and grows. When you wrap up, the peasants cheering so loud that you're nearly knocked over. Well done, Your Majesty. That went brilliantly. Everyone loves me. Not quite everyone, Your Majesty. Up until now, your speeches were confined to the capital. Now it's time to take the show on the road. Over the next few weeks, you travel all over the kingdom, delivering that same speech to packed venues. Everywhere you go, you're greeted by cheers and applause. Things are going wonderful. The common folk in the east have wanted to throw you a surprise banquet to celebrate your achievements. How delightful. It's a sign that you are true monarch of the people, Your Majesty. This has nothing to do with the nobles. It's all about the ordinary folk. Salt of the earth. So when is this banquet? Well, we'll hear from the east soon. Okay, I've got to await my invitation. 40%. A few weeks later. No! No! The farming was too poor. The Chancellor slides into your office looking downcast. I had a letter from the mayor in the east. He's eager to get the banquet set up, but he just doesn't have the food for it. I'm afraid it's been delayed. We could have the monarch of the kingdom attending a substandard banquet. Oh, goodness me, no. Can we pay for it ourselves? It's meant to be a surprise, Your Majesty. We need to make sure there's enough food from across the kingdom for your party. That's how we'll make sure people really fall in love with you. To improve the chances of victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's farming as much as possible for the next 2 seasons. Oh, 2 seasons? Shit, we're dead. We're dead. A bright idea. Since the wedding, you've witnessed your queen consort overlight. It's the Cylons.
It's the Cylons. Why didn't we see them coming?
Overlight. How is your
Overlight raid.
stream? How is your king of the castling and your rim worlding? Hope you had a good stream, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I nearly won, but we failed the roll, so we've got 2 seasons so I can try again. Feel free to join in and, you know, do a gaming. Doing a gaming. Since the wedding, you've witnessed your queen consort fail miserably at a series of hobbies. Swimming ended with near drowning. Knitting ended with you being gift-wrapped a 12-sleeve shirt. Beekeeping ended with half the palace watch in hospital, not the bees! Had a very intense combat scenario over like the Great. Nice. Despite all this, Helga never gives up. I've had another idea. I hope you don't mind hearing me out. I can't wait to hear it. I was looking through the law books and I found a long-forgotten decree saying that the monarch can appoint the queen consort as a regional governor. The appointment only lasts half a year. During that time, I'd have total executive power over an entire region. It will probably go terribly, of course, just like everything else, but I wanted to give it a go. Which region were you thinking of? The north, not the north, obviously. The chiefs know me too well. I don't think they'd listen to a word I say, but anywhere else would work. Had a dragon fight 10 robots and win. What the heck? What the heck, Overlight? Dragons can't fight robots. What is this madness? It's incredibly dramatic. It's madness. I hope you had a lovely stream. Okay, so do we do this? I'll allow it. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Now, according to the law books, the council must be allowed to vote on which region I'll be governing.
Okay, chat. Do we put Helga in charge of the march or Helga in charge of the east? Neither of these are gonna go well for us, and it's gonna cause the fucking... It's gonna cause the Chiefs to win the game. That's right. A bit of an oopsie. A bit of an oopsie there by old Monarch Viz Coffee. No. So, yeah. Oh dear. Does Vito want to be done with it? Oh dear. Oh dear. I've made a mistake. 50-50. We can just leave it forever. If we never do anything. We're dead. We're dead, chat. We're dead. It's game over. I think it might be game over. Well, here we go. At least the stability went up.
Just wait until you see the improvements I'll make to the east. Yeah, just need someone to whip them into shape. I'll focus on the military. After all, pretty good at fighting. Training and equipping an entire army requires pretty similar skill set, right? By the blood of the dead, you can't be serious,
Jack. Oh no, the Chiefs have got the Defiance where they need it. Okay, we need this next thing to lower the Defiance of the Counts and the Barons at all costs.
Your Grace, what do you tell these superstitious barons to get over themselves and let us harvest their trees? We need the wood for our craftspeople.
Yeah, Scottish. If I told you once, I told you 1,000 times, Count. That forest is thoroughly haunted, and I'll damn us all if you go logging there.
But you sold us a logging contract,
and said contract has no exclusions for haunting.
Your Grace, the barons can't be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments.
Okay, now, the Counts have a contract and may go logging, 20% trade roll. Let them harvest the lumber, but share the proceeds with the barons, 20% trade roll. Turn the forest into a joint East Marcher hunting reserve. Or increases defiance, lowers authority. Or fence off the area and make sure no one goes near it. 50% authority roll. We are pretty much giga-fucked. So defiance increases, which isn't what we need. I'm gonna veto C. D, I think D, we've just got to vote D and pray that it is such a great roll that it lowers the defiance. Or you vote for the other options and just pray that the 20% roll goes through. It's pretty bad time. It's a pretty bad time to be a gamer. These days. It's a pretty bad time. To be a non-chief. It's not the best. Not the best. Vote S. Vote S. Okay, I guess we're gonna go for D. These nuts. Every time. Every time. It's not my fault. Okay, well, we're fencing it off. Is it gonna work? Yeah! But my lumber, I paid for that. Okay. Give it a rest, won't you? The council has spoken. It's for your own good. Well, the defiance still went up. When it's clear the council won't reconsider its position, Jambello slinks back to the east. The haunting forest falls back into obscurity and legend. Well, fuck. Defiance still went up. We're pretty much... We're fucked. We're dead. We're done. We're donezo. Donezo manifesto. We're dead. Oh dear. Oh dear. Your Majesty, I'm here to tender my resignation. Not you too. The Treasurer's resignation was last week. Spy Master vanished without a trace, and Marshall has come down with a mysterious illness. Your physician thinks she'll be dead within a week. I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but the Council has left me no choice. I am assured that my replacement will be most satisfactory. Goodbye, Your Majesty, and good luck.
Fare thee well, old friend. You're left alone upon your throne. Or, not quite alone, your wife is by your side. Don't worry, my love. Your new advisors are northern, just like me. Together, we've got your best interests at heart. Oh, they'll be biased and manipulative. Oh, please. I know these chiefs. They used to play hide and seek with me when I was little. They're good people, and they'll steer you right. At that moment, the doors of your throne room swing open. Hello, your majesty. I'm the new spy master. You know, Jessicato's the new spy master, chat. New marshal here. It's Merlin. Look, Merlin's my new marshal. Let's get right to it. First order of business. We think the best thing you could do right now, for the good of both the kingdom and your health, is to abdicate. It's for the best. Nut would make such a better monarch, don't you think? Insubordination. How could you say this? Behead this nincompoop. Your officers conspicuously fail to behead the nincompoop. Instead, they look at Chief Jessicato as though awaiting their orders. It's the best option, your highness. You've mismanaged the kingdom. Your authority is waning by the day, and a noble councillor against you. Speaking as your spy master, you'll be dead soon. Unless you gracefully give up the crown and go and live on a farm somewhere, tending cabbages, shepherding your flock, etc. Sounds nice, right? We'll even give you an unusual annual stipend to live off of at the taxpayer's expense. You'll never worry for money again. No catch. Very well, if I must. Your Majesty, this is the wisest decision you've ever made. You announce your abdication the next day to gasps from the gathered crowd. Within a week, King Nut has taken the throne. Within a month, you're living with Viz Coffee II on a farm 10 miles from the closest village. No one out here knows your name or who you used to be. Helga is, against all odds, still by your side. She's not exactly happy with your exile, but she's learning to herd sheep. You don't hear much from her. She was, moments ago, she was in charge of an entire region of the kingdom, and now she's having to herd sheep. You don't hear much about how the kingdom is faring. You soon lose track of who's even on the throne. Instead of sleeping until mid-morning in a bed of silk, you're up at dawn mucking out the stables. Occasionally some disease or disaster or grand war will sweep over your little slice of countryside, leaving nearby houses in ashes and friends in graves. That's just life. But then, things return to normal, and you know what? You're happy. Though sometimes, secretly, you do miss being monarch. Well, I survived. That's, generally we don't survive, but I'm happy. I'm happy, chat. Former monarch lived out the rest of their days on the farm, far from the capital. It was a quiet life, but not without its pleasures. Shortly after Monarch Viz Coffee's reign ended, the Inquisitors raided Countess Shedden's castle and placed her under arrest for evil magic. As she burned, she screamed the secret name of the seventh god. Barons withdrew support, and a wave of popular momentum behind General Lavinia petered out. She is soon just another bitter old soldier ranting that she could have been the queen. The chiefs eagerly occupied the power vacuum that Monarch Viz Coffee left behind. The coronation of King Nut, they hoped to have an iron grip on the kingdom that wouldn't loosen for generations. Of course, as history shows time and again, such ambitions seldom go according to plan. GG. Oh, we was very close. We basically fucked everybody over the entire game, including ourselves. And then we just lost the roll that we could have won because it wasn't very high. And then we thought we'd try and do something fun for our wife, and we fucked over everybody else, and the Chiefs won the game. But, Merlin was the wealthiest, Antichrist was the poorest. The kingdom, honestly, I think the kingdom's in a pretty good shape for the next game. Wife MVP, true. For the next run, I think it's looking pretty damn solid. But I don't think I can do another 2-hour run today. I'm feeling a lot better today. I think it's because the sun's out. But generally speaking, I've been feeling super exhausted these last few days. I have been just mega dead. So I think I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to throw us over to somebody. And we're going to have a nice chill time. So, who have we got streaming? Medality's doing a stream.
Jade's doing some Minecraft. Viz is doing a stream. Rythian's doing some sort of Final Fantasy rhythm game. Kirsty's doing some sort of retro game. Hats are doing worms. So who are we gonna go see? Should we go and see Kirsty? Bam. Have a lovely day, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow I'll be back live with some XCOM in the morning. Kirsty's doing Pokemon TCG for the Game Boy. Amazing. Kirsty. Okay, brilliant. Have a good raid, everybody. Have a good day. I'm sorry this was slightly shorter than normal, but I think I just gotta rest. Honestly, I just gotta rest. I've had such a rough few days that I just gotta chill out, you know? I've just gotta relax. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have a fun morning, and I will be pumped full of energy. Pumped full of it. Any of this streams good stream? Thank you, and thank you, everybody. Love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the raids, everybody, and the resubs. Everybody who was here just for the game, thank you so much for sticking around. Go give Kirsty some love, and yeah, we'll play some more King of Castle at some point, for sure. Always. Mwah. Love you, everybody. Have a good day.